Thank you for joining the National Weather Service in Missoula for our planning briefing. Today is Sunday, May 28th. The weather risk outlook shows thunderstorms nearly every day across the Northern Rockies. However, this is a bit of a misnomer, as Monday and Tuesday particularly, we're going to see those thunderstorms mainly over the high terrain and really an isolated occurrence. Wednesday through Thursday and Friday especially, we'll see precipitation in these thunderstorms increase and the coverage of thunderstorms increase. So looking at the pattern for Monday, Tuesday, we see a bit of a westerly flow. There's a bit of a southwest flow component down here over southwest Montana and Lemhi County, and that's what's going to lead to some of the isolated terrain-based thunderstorms. But otherwise, there'll be warming temperatures and afternoon humidity in the 25 to 40% range for low elevations across the region. Once we get into the Wednesday through Friday period, southwest flow intensifies with increased winds aloft and increased moisture. We'll be seeing daily afternoon and evening thunderstorms over the Northern Rockies with increased probability of precipitation and the amount of precipitation in each thunderstorm. Looking a little closer at this, we're looking at the cumulative precipitation through Saturday morning across the Northern Rockies. As you can see, the 50th percentile or middle of the road precipitation forecast have quite a few locations along the Continental Divide and across southwest Montana, including Butte, going over the 1-inch mark during this time. So much of this precipitation, you notice, really starts to ramp up towards the end of the frames here, which is into that Thursday and Friday period. So that would be the wettest period. A different way to look at this would be to look at the probability of threshold amounts. And so here we're looking at greater than 1/4 of an inch on the left-hand image. You see much of the Northern Rockies outside of the extreme west and northwest portions have at least 50% probability of greater than 1/4 of an inch cumulative precipitation through Saturday morning. Whereas in the 1-inch range, most of it is in the 20 to 30% range along the Continental Divide and across southwest Montana. And this precipitation will have, and lack thereof over the next couple of days, will have implications on the Clark Fork River above Missoula. We've seen the river stage here below minor flood stage for some time, and the dry weather coming up will continue that trend with a little bit of dip below action stage middle of the week. But then with the precipitation in southwest Montana increasing through the first half of the weekend, you can see that stage going up above minor flood. This is lower than what we've seen the previous rise in that gauge above Missoula. So we'll have to watch that closely, but pretty consistent here through at least the later part of this coming week. And the 6-day to 10-day temperature outlook, fairly consistent with our pattern we showed with warming temperatures over the Northern Rockies. And then also precipitation expectations are fairly high with low pressure generally over the western U.S. during this time. And that concludes our presentation today. We'll have another presentation on Thursday. We hope to see you then. Have a nice day.